May is Mental Health Awareness Month, but just because the 31 days are drawing to a close doesn't mean that the care for your mental health is over and done with. It is, in fact, an everyday thing. So Bruce McReynolds, owner of Griswold Home Care in Greensboro, is with us today talking specifically about how folks over the age of 50 can boost their mental health. All right, so really folks at every age deal with a lot of the same kinds of mental issues and things, but what mental health issues are most common for older adults?
Well, Tanya, really, depression and anxiety, I think, is what we see, most often, and it really does affect over 14% of older adults over 60. It's really become a very critical public health concern.
Yeah, and that depression kind of makes you not want to do things. So, like in our family, you may have a family member at home that doesn't do much, always says, "I'm tired." How do we help motivate this senior, or what types of things can we do to get them up and moving?
Yeah, it's really first understanding kind of the causes of some of these issues. So social isolation could be a factor, which affects over 24% of Americans. Um, Leading to increased risk, depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. But other issues, chronic health issues could certainly come into play. And as we age, that becomes more and more prevalent. Bereavement, a loss of a spouse, or certainly life transitions. So these all could come into play. And so kind of understanding maybe the root causes of this depression or anxiety is certainly key.
And working on them, right? So you said one of the biggest one is isolation. So, I mean, there's some seniors who just can't get out to socialize. How can we, as friends and family, help with that without being overwhelming maybe to the senior, like we're their project or something like that?
Absolutely. I think, for one, just regular check-ins, whether it's in person or virtually, can go a long way in addressing this isolation issue. Encouraging participation in community or faith-based activities, utilizing companionship services such as professional home care organizations can also help combat this isolation.
Okay, well, let's talk. I know you have 4 key points, 4 things that can kind of help in that depression. And of course, always there might be, some medications that might be used, but you've got 4 key points that you say will help in our mental health as we age.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say, chief among those 4 points would be staying connected. Loneliness is one of the biggest threats to mental health in older adults, especially post-pandemic. We see, that is such a large issue. Research has shown that increased risk of depression, anxiety, and dementia really results from this isolation. So it affects, 1 in 4 of all of us. So, very important to stay connected in some way.
All right, then we've got physical activity, doing something.
Yep. And promoting physical activity. Keep moving, right? So exercise isn't just good for mobility, it's a powerful mood booster.
Okay.
And just 30 minutes a day of light activity can reduce depression and improve brain function.
All right, we got about 30 more seconds. Let's go what over those last 2.
Mental stimulation. So keeping the brain active, whether that's through puzzles or reading or learning new things or just interacting with others. And I'd say finally, our 4th one is just encourage health sleeping habits. So important to mental health is to get enough sleep and quality sleep.
Yeah, and that's an issue no matter what age it seems you are, right? To get that quality sleep. All right, we're going to have all of this information in the 2 Wants to Know section of our website. It may be something that you want to send to a friend or a family member, and we certainly appreciate you giving your time and your expertise.
My pleasure.